I'm going to see if we can't catch us a fish today. Down here on Plymouth Pond in Plymouth, Maine. I'm going to be starting off this morning. I'm going to try this frog lure. See if we do anything with that. And then we will go from there. See what happens. What a gorgeous sunrise this morning. I'm kind of excited to see how the morning goes fishing. If we end up catching a few. I figured I'd start off with top water first, with the frog. May handle that and see what happens. Good morning. Hope everyone is doing well today. That's one beautiful sunrise right there. Excited to see what we might be able to catch here. People have just arrived. I'm on Plymouth Pond here in Plymouth, Maine. Just started the live, and I am in hopes to catch a fish or two this morning. What a beautiful morning so far. I figured I would start off with a little top water this morning. I'm using a frog right out of the gate. And see how I do with that. Then kind of go from there. Thank you for tapping that screen. I see that light. Thank you. I appreciate that thumbs up. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. Absolutely gorgeous start to it here. I'm going to continue to work my way around the pond here. A bunch of different, area here to fish, so got plenty of opportunity. And I'm going to give this frog a few casts in a few different areas, and then I'll switch that up and try something else if that isn't working. Oh, that looks beautiful. I agree, JD. Yeah, no, it does. It's a gorgeous morning. Absolutely beautiful here. I woke up early this morning, and I figured I would do a little fishing this morning before I went to my regular work. I'm going to be digging clams today here on the coast of Maine. Excuse me. Early bird catches a fish. There you go. Oh, I'm interested to see how the morning goes. You can't beat the weather here this morning. It's a little cool. It's in the low mid 50s, I guess, when I left the car. Well, low 50s, I guess. You can see the smoke on the water there. Had a little bit of fog from these ponds here this morning. Absolutely gorgeous morning though. Can't beat it. But I do have a bunch of different areas to fish here on both sides of this pond, so looking forward to that. Hopefully we can catch us a fish. I thought I would start out with the frog this morning where it was so calm. Beautiful, I agree. Fire in your eyes, yes. Smoke on the water, you are right. Yes, there is. I hope you guys are doing well this morning. Alright, I'm right over here and give it a whirl around these lily pads. Try our luck over here. See what's going on over here in these pads this morning. See if we can wake anybody up for a fish. Come on, fishy, fishy. I'm thinking I might go to a Whopper Plopper as well and try that in a little bit. See how that does this morning. But I wanted to try the frog for a little bit first. I think that'd be a good way to start things off with the frog. Oh, there's Raj right there. Yeah, that was nice to see. That was nice. Nice to see that. Well, you can get them active a little. That's what we want, get them active. That was encouraging. There's definitely a big swirl, no question on that. Do you ever come across any beavers? Once in a while I'll see some. Not a ton, but from time to time. I was fishing a spot, I think it was last week. And there was a couple at the end of the evening. It was almost dark. There was a couple moving up through a pond where I was fishing. Really depends from place to place if you're going to see any or not, obviously. Come on, fishy. Is it right there? Eyesight is really poor. I'm not quite sure what you're saying. I know what you mean. There's no beavers here, that's for sure. That I've seen anyway. There's ducks here this morning. I have seen ducks. Oh, the beaver's eyesight is poor. Yeah, I'm not sure. I figured they had pretty good eyesight. I'll tell you, they can tell when I'm around, that's for sure. Don't they cause some commotion? That they do. I'm going to go to the other side. Try this over there. Patrick, welcome. Good morning. Hope all is well. You give a whirl over there on the other side of the frog. We'll try that. If that doesn't work, I think I'm going to go back to, I'm going to go and switch up to a Whopper Plopper. See how we do with that. Give a little more action on the water with it. bear with me, I just got to cross the road here and go to the other side. We'll try that. See how we do. Appreciate you guys tuning in this morning. What a gorgeous day for fishing. Oh, 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Here we go. There. Come on, fishy, fishy. I'm going to switch to the Whopper Plopper. I just think that might be the ticket this morning. I am thinking that could be the ticket. Let's switch her up and we'll put that on. Morning, brother. Hey, how's it going? Mainly off grid. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope all is well with you this morning. Here on old Plymouth Pond, seeing if I can't catch me a fish this morning. Laundry chores. Okay, JD. Appreciate you tuning in this morning. Been a pleasure. I appreciate you chatting. we go. Well, let's try this Whopper Plopper and see how this works. Maybe this will be the ticket for us this morning to do well. We'll see. If not, we'll have to try something different. There we go. There. Let's try this out. Yeah. That guy was moving. Come on, fishy, fishy. I appreciate that, guys. Thanks for saying that. Smashing that like button does help. Appreciate that. There we go. Come on, fishy. We'll work our way down the shore here. Definitely got the other side to try as well. Come on, fishy, fishy. All kinds of actions around here this morning. I didn't expect it to be this lively around here. Curious where everybody's watching from. What state, what country? Just curious. Like I said, this is Plymouth Pond in Plymouth, Maine, where I'm fishing. Continue to work our way up the shore here. See what we can do. What? I'm going to jump back on the other side. Cast the two over on this side. Apologize. Let me cast the two over here. And fish our way down on this side. There we go. What a beautiful morning. Alright. I'll get down here just a little bit. Here we go. See what we got there. Alright, get that off there. Be back in business. Hold on. Gonna mess up on my line here. Well, my line went in messed up, I guess. I didn't notice that. I gotta try to take care of this, guys. I don't know how tight that is. There we go. There. That wasn't too bad. Get that out of there without too much mess up. There we go. We're good now. Okay. Whew. No biggie. We'll move on here. Go up the shore a little more. Keep working our way up the shore. I end up going to a spinner here in a little bit. Try that. I wanted to try this Whopper Plopper for a little bit first. All right, give it a whirl right in here, see what happens. There we go, get that off there. Now we get 68 people in here. I appreciate you guys tuning in this morning. If you're not following the channel and you like the content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I do other content besides fishing as well. I've done some lives while I've actually been harvesting clams here in the state of Maine as well. I harvest bloodworms here in the state of Maine, so I've got a variety of content on my channel. What a beautiful sunrise this morning here. Absolutely gorgeous. Come on, fishy, fishy. I was really hoping this top water would work well this morning. I'm not giving up on it, but I will be switching to a spinner here shortly, I think. See how I do with the spinner. I just figured with it being flat calm, good chance early morning, top water might be the ticket. I tried a fog for a while and that didn't seem to do much. So I figured I'd go to the Whopper Plopper and try that. What do you guys fish for? Anybody in the chat here? If you fish, what do you usually go for? I usually go for bass myself. I'm in hopes to catch one here this morning. Land, how's it going? Hope all is well with you. I'll get right up here where this water goes under the road. Fish just a couple more times. I'm switching to the spinner, see if we have any luck with that. Kind of anxious to go to the spinner this morning. It just kind of feels right for me. But that's how I was thinking with top water, so. Let's cast this under here a couple times first. See what we can do, if anything. Oh, yeah, that ain't gonna work, is it? Hold on. Let's get that up under there. There we go. Get over on the other side. Okay. Come on, fishy, fishy. Well, I'm going to go to a spinner. We'll try that. See if we have any luck on the spinner this morning. We can always go back to one of these or something else. Appreciate everybody tuning in. So we got 103 people in here this morning. right now. That's awesome. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to be here. I'm on Plymouth Pond this morning, Plymouth, Maine. Doing a little bass fishing this morning. Oh no. Sorry, I switched to green screen. That's my fault. Hit the wrong button while I was switching things up. Sorry about that, guys. What a gorgeous sunrise, though. For people who just arrived here on Plymouth Pond in Plymouth, Maine, and there's one heck of a sunrise. I am impressed. Absolutely gorgeous this morning here. William, welcome. Good to see you. Hope all's going well with you today. I'm in hopes of catching a bass here shortly. Switching to a lure. I'm switching to a spinner here now. I've done topwater for a while. I did a frog, did a Whopper Plopper. I did have one rise for the frog, the big swirl behind it, but never went for the frog. I'm going to go for the spinner. See if we have any luck on this here in this particular little area where I'm in. I mean, we can always switch up and go back to one of the others if I need to. I'm glad you guys tuning in, sticking with the live. Thanks. Hopefully I can catch a fish. But if not, I'll say one thing. You can't beat the scenery here. It's awful pretty. All right. See if we can do anything with the spinner this morning. Fish on right there, guys. We have one, finally. Let's go. What do we got here? We have a pickerel. That's okay. Hey, at least we got a fish. It's a pickerel so far. Call you Bill. Okay, Bill. I appreciate you tuning in. So I got us a pickerel so far. That's what we got this morning. There's a pickerel. Let me get that back in the water. Okay. You doing any fishing, Bill? Just curious. Fish on. Oh, lost him. We had one though. Nice to see the lures coming along here. At least not the lure, the spinner. Spinner seems to be the ticket this morning, I guess. I don't know if that typed out right, Bill. Might want to try that again. Come on, fishy, fishy. Nice to have a fish though this morning so far. I'm encouraged with that. I'm going to jump over on the other side of the road. See if we have any luck on that side. Kind of switch things up here a little bit. Here and there. Make a couple more casts over here though first. USDA. But in a wheelchair now. Okay. I got you. I appreciate you tuning in this morning, Bill. I'll make a cast or two under the bridge here, I think. See if we get any takers under here. We'll see. Didn't know if we might get a bite or two under here. Figured I would try before I move. We'll work our way back up here. I'll make a cast or two down this way and then switch to the other side. See how we do. Boy, ain't that sunrise beautiful. Can I ask where you are? Yeah, I'm in the state of Maine. I'm on a place called Plymouth Pond. Now we'll bring it up here a little, and then we'll go to the other side. Try our luck over there. I figured I'd jump around here a little bit first while I get the spinner on and try it. Oh, the bite right there. Was nice to see. Get some grass on there, that's for sure. Get that off. The people who've just arrived, fishing here on Plymouth Pond, Plymouth, Maine, and I've caught pickerel so far. Where are you, country? I am in the state of Maine, United States. I've caught a pickerel so far this morning, and I'm looking to try to catch a bass, but obviously there's pickerel in here too. I'm gonna jump on the other side, make a cast or two, see how we do over there. There we go. See if we have any better luck over this way. Excuse me. All right. Let's get down here and see what we can do. All right. Come on, fishy, fishy. Ooh. Almost lost my balance. Excuse me, guys. Yes, fishing. I'm fishing on Plymouth Pond here in the state of Maine. Caught one pickerel so far this morning. It's been a little slow this morning for sure. But still plugging away at it. Here we go, fish on. Here we go. What we got here? There's a bass right there. There we go. We got us a bass. Right there. There it is. Glad we were able to get one. Not a huge one, but we'll take it. At least we got ourselves a bass. Off and gone. Well, I guess sticking with it was worth it. Got ourselves a fish. Bass, anyway. So we've got a bass and a pickerel so far. Come on, fishy, fishy. Yeah, jump up here and go over on the other side of this bridge. we go. Try over on this side. See how we do. I'd love to catch a couple more. There we go. Get that fixed. There. Get you guys head up so you can see a little better. Nice. Hey, it looks like it's leading eyelid bent forward. Yeah, it is bent forward a little bit. No, it is. It's bent forward a little bit. Yep. Yeah, it has been that way for a while. It's a little weak. I've used this rod a lot. Fish feed along the shallows? They do. Yes. Good to see you, Joe. Hope all is well. Hi, mate. I'm back. Cheers. Love your work. I appreciate that, Joe. M-Frog, I just fished a little Sebago Sunday. Fun, fun. That's awesome. Yeah, I've never fished Sebago. I've been by it. Never fished it. Oh, here we go. Fish on. Oh, lost him. Lost it. Lost it. Lost it. Too bad. Had one though. Move up the shore here in just a second. Continue along that causeway right there. Make a few casts. See if we can come up with another fish. All kinds of people zooming along here today. Did you catch any more fish yesterday? I fell asleep. Oh, geez, I can't remember, Joe. I know I had a good day. Oh. Oh. I like one going for it right there. When I was on the Pass of Dumb Keg, I did well. I did well with that, and then later in the day, I ended up on the Penobscot, further up. Oh, felt like another. Gee, I don't know what that is right there. Huh, weird. I ended up in Medway, caught a couple bass up there towards Millinocket in the town of Medway on the Penobscot there. And I did catch one just outside of Medway. There we go, there's a fish. There we go, right there, another bass. Oh, whoa, there goes. And off. Get in there. Oh, he's gone. Nice release. I ended up catching a couple bass on the Penobscot and Medway. And I did go up above on the east branch of the Penobscot, above Medway, and ended up catching a bass up there too. Yes, we got one, Joe. We got a couple bass this morning. Got us a pickerel. If you guys like this content, let me know. Joe, have you seen me harvesting clams yet on the live? Digging clams. I did a live doing that the other day, and I don't know if I'll do another one today or not, but I just wanted to know what people thought of it. I didn't have a whole lot of people watch. I've done a couple lives now while I was clamming. I set my camera up and you can actually watch me dig them so you can see how I do it. I was just curious if you got a chance to watch. We'll check it out. Okay. Yeah, you can see the replay on there. It's definitely back-breaking work. But I didn't know if I would do a live or not today while I was out clamming. It's going to depend on what I get for battery life and all that by the time I get there. I did bring in my little tiny tripod with me. I think it's like 8 to 10 inches. I could set that up. It's all about the timing, mate. Yes, exactly. Thought I could use my little tripod to set my camera up. I mean, not my camera, but my phone. That way there it might be a little better for you guys. I think what I might do is invest in a bigger tripod. And the problem is I got to lug everything down to the shore with me when I go harvest. So, kind of don't want to lug any more than I have to. But I might get one of those compactable tripods and try that. Set them hard. I just subscribed. That's awesome, M Frog. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to try to do these fishing lives as often as I can. Like I said, I also dig clams and worms here in Maine as well, so I kind of got to work around that schedule. So I get up around 3:30 this morning, drove all the way up here. I live on the coast, and I really enjoy this spot. That's why I come here, but I've got a few errands to run a little later this morning, and then I'll be heading clamming for the rest of the day. So figured I might try to do some lives here the next couple mornings if it works out and I feel all right. I've been dealing with a cold sickness thing here, and my asthma's been acting up, so I kind of been juggling around a few things health-wise. But try to get out here as much as I can. If anyone's interested in bloodworms also, I just posted a video yesterday of how I wash my bloodworms and take care of them and stuff. I know if you've been with the channel any length of time, that's what I kind of started out doing here on YouTube was, you know, videos of me harvesting bloodworms and showing the worms and what they were like and where they got fangs and stuff. People were pretty interested, so that's how I started the whole YouTube thing. But I've since diversified and getting into fishing and stuff too a little more. weeds. Come home, fishy, fishy. Okay, Joe, that's awesome. Well, I wish you the best on building the house. Fish on. There we go. That's a nice one, guys. That's a good bass right there. Take it. That ain't a bad one. Nice. Nice bass right there. Nothing huge, but a good fish. Catch a huge Murray cod for you. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a nice little fish. Nothing wrong with that. Nice to see him getting active here this morning. Pretty fish right there. Nice bass. Get back in the water. I'd say a little over a pound. Maybe a pound and a quarter. Oh, just trying to watch my footing here. So we got 3 bass now. That's encouraging. So we got 3 bass and a pickerel. Thank you, whoever just tapped that thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you wasn't aware, if you tap the screen twice, it gives me a thumbs up. If you haven't already given me a thumbs up, all you gotta do is tap the screen 2 times. Nice bass you got yesterday. I appreciate that. The bass school up. I've seen them. I've seen a few together before, but they don't. No, not that I'm aware of. They may. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know how to answer that question, but there are times when you'll see several. Ooh, that one just hit. I don't know what that was, but boy, that just hit the lure. There are times you'll see a batch of them together, so I would kind of say yes. But they have their solitary moments too, like when they're on their beds and stuff. In spawning season, which has already gone by. But yeah, there's times you can get into a batch where there's quite a few right in one little area. Have you you got a chance to do any Murray cod fishing lately? Or have you just been right out straight on working on the house? Really glad to see the fish coming on here. Come on, fishy, fishy. Oh, got a weed. Get that off there. There is a lot of grass in here in places. I'll move up just a little bit more. See if I can get a few casts with this spinner up above here. Getting into the weeds though quite a bit, so I know that's gonna make it a little more difficult with a spinner. No mate, the house is more important. Hello. I've moved from the city to the country. Too busy at the moment, but I am a true fisherman. Well, hey, I get it. You gotta take care of the priorities, man. For me, you know, when you mentioned that, Joe, I get thinking about it. I watch a lot of different people on YouTube and talk about, you know, content creation and stuff, and I'm trying to build all my social media and all that stuff on different platforms, and you know, I try to take that pretty serious, and with the caveat that I still got to pay my bills. I'm not quite, you know, to the point where I can just stop work and do this, but I do know that, you know, the more I take this serious, the better chance I got, you know, later. You know, it's just taking time, putting repetitions in. It's kind of like a workout. And it's just consistency. Here we, did you guys see that? Oh, I wish I would have known what just went for that. Well, that felt good. Nice. I don't know if it'll strike again or not. Probably not if it was a bass. Normally bass won't strike twice. I had them do it a couple times though. I take that back. They did do it last week. I had a spot. I had one hit 2 or 3 times. And I finally caught him. Ooh. So I guess it depends on the fish. Oh, you did see it. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but it definitely made a decent swirl in the water, and I mean, felt it hit. Sometimes I'll show you. Sometimes what it is they're trying to get at the end of the lure. It's got like that little bit of hair on the end, and then of course they get into where the trebles are up there. And I kind of got to be careful how I reel here, because underneath there's some, I call it like grass, but it's growth of some kind, a weed or whatever. And so there's a fine line of where I can reel and where I can't without getting a lot of junk on my lure. Bass Man, welcome. Good to see you. Got a few bass this morning, Bass Man. Things are looking pretty good here. The bite was slow in the beginning, but it's starting to pick up. Hope all is well with you, Bass Man. I needed to jump those weeds there. I'd have been hung up. Oh, sorry guys. Move down here just a little bit. I want to cast a little different angle going out through here. Continue to work my way down. Trying to fish around these weeds a little, best I can anyway. Like I said, bear with me. It's kind of hard here at times to cast and reel, and not be hung up on junk. But boy, I'll tell you, at times it's well worth it. Come on, fishy, fishy. Sorry guys, hit weeds. You can definitely tell when you hit them, it throws the whole trajectory of the lure off. You definitely know when you got them. Savvy Steak, how's it going? Doing a little bass fishing here this morning. Things are going well bass fishing. Caught a few. And I caught a pickerel on top of it. I'm very happy with how it's going. I know you guys can't see it, but I wish you could see how many bugs were out this morning. Ain't there a ton of bugs. Little flies and stuff. Unbelievable. Get out of there. There we go. Get up here. Yeah, that's better. Well, early good morning to you. There you go. I had a great time in America 3 years ago. I was so respected so well. We'll get there soon. Are you filming your building project, Joe? On your house on YouTube or something, or no? Just curious. It is a little early here, not too bad though. I left my house on the coast around a little after 4 this morning to get here. Took me about an hour and 40 minutes or so to drive to here. But I'm glad I did. It's been a good morning fishing so far. Like I said, it was slow in the start, but it's come along since, that's for sure. Things have come right to the front. Caught several bass so far. And the pickerel. Got to meet a bunch of great people here on YouTube. If you guys like the content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. I've mentioned earlier in the live here that I also harvest clams and worms for a living here in the state of Maine, and I did a live clamming the other day when I was harvesting clams here on the coast. So if you're interested in that, you can check that live out that I did, and I may do another one here in the future. That way there you can see the process I go through to dig. Oh, I see weeds in my future here. We'll make a cast or two though, just to try it. I'm afraid this is pretty weedy. I may have to go back to the frog maybe. Maybe that's what I'll do. I wonder if the frog would do well here. Because I'm going to try the frog on the other side. I think I will. No, mate. But it's a dream home. You can cast a line out from my balcony. This is what I've worked hard for. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, it's nice to see when the hard work and everything pays off like that. That's great. Now I'm glad to hear that. The frog bang. I hope so. That's what I'm going to go with here in just a second, as soon as I get it tied on here. I'll go back to the frog, and that'll wind me up for the morning, I think. I'll get out of here and get my errands done and head to work. Time we got 7:48. Yeah, I'll make a few casts with the frog and probably call it. Ooh. Okay. There we go. I'd love you to come one day and stay with me and my dog and my wife to have fun and catch some huge Murray cod. I bet that'd be fun. Well, maybe someday I'll get over there to Australia. You never know. I'm not opposed to it. Going to Australia. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That almost took my hat off my head. Wow. That was a breeze. Sorry about that, guys. Life is short. You ain't kidding. You never know when the hourglass is up for you. That is a fact. Alright. Let's do a couple casts with the frog on this side. We'll jump over onto the other side. Do a couple casts over there. See if we get any takers. Don't know if we will, but we'll try it. put this right on them weeds right out there. See how I can go right through them. See if we get anything out in here this morning. I'll make another cast down on that other end too. Down this way. Then we're going to jump over the other side and give it a whirl. Make a couple casts. Then I guess it's time for me to run errands and go to work. I did have one earlier go for the frog. There was a big swirl behind it, but I just could not connect with one. I tried a Whopper Plopper as well. Didn't have any luck with that, but the spinner seemed to be the trick this morning. The problem with the spinner here is there's so many weeds. You can't not get hung up with the weeds and stuff. So it makes it hard. Life is short. What do you do for work? I build roads for a living. Just a second. I harvest what they call bloodworms and clams here in the state of Maine. I commercially harvest those. So it's I'm a harvester. I actually go out and I dig them out of the mud flats. And to be honest, I started doing my social media because of the bloodworms. People were, found them pretty interesting. And they're a really good bait. So, I mean, they're very popular bait-wise. But with that all being said, people found them interesting because they got fangs and they bite and they get venom and all that. So, but also with the social media, I'm slowly trying to grow that because I'm trying to slowly transition out of the clams and worms because the older I get, the harder it gets on me doing it. It's not an easy job. Takes a toll on the body for sure. And I really enjoy fishing, so I figured I would try to pick something that I enjoyed also. And I really enjoy taking people along on the lives and stuff, and I don't even mind taking them when I go clamming and stuff, and doing a live. They just don't seem to do as good, the lives, when I'm clamming, showing people what I do. I thought they might, but I may try it a few more times, see what people think. So sorry, you did say that there is a market for that well. I've told my mates all about you. I appreciate that. Got to go pay some bills. Good luck for the rest of your day. I appreciate that, Bill. I'm going to be getting going here in just a minute myself. Fishing my way back up this way and headed back to the vehicle. So a couple more casts, I'm going to be calling it. I'll try these lily pads right up here on the left. See if I get any takers with this frog, and then I'm out of here. I got a few hours and I got to be at work, so see if I can't make my fortune. Joe, I appreciate you telling your friends about it, about the channel and stuff. Come on, fishy, fishy. Come on. I'll make another cast down below here. And be calling it, I think. Okay. Right down here. Make another cast or two, and that will finish it for me today. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Been an awesome morning. Been able to catch some fish. Been great company. Appreciate all the followers today, the subscribers that may have hit the subscribe button. If you found value in this and you like the content and you haven't subscribed, feel free. That would be great. Try to do these lives as much as I can. All good, mate. See you on your next post. Appreciate that. You have a great day, Joe. Well, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to you later.